കൈവിടാതിന്നു ഞങ്ങളെ നാവികന്നി ഭവാപ്തിക്കോരാവിവൻ തോണി നിൻപദം ഒന്നൊന്നായി എണ്ണി എണ്ണി തൊട്ടെന്നും പൊരുളൊടുങ്ങിയാൽ നിന്നിടും ദൃക്ക് പോലുള്ളം നിന്നീല സ്പന്ദമാകണം അന്നവസ്ത്രാദി മുട്ടാതെ തന്നു രക്ഷിച്ചു ഞങ്ങളെ ധന്യരാക്കുന്ന നീയൊന്നു തന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾക്കു തമ്പുരാൻ ദൈവമേ കാത്തുകൊള്ളുകങ്ങ് കൈവിടാതിന്നു ഞങ്ങളെ നാവികന്നി ഭവാബ്ദിക്കോരാവിവൻ തോണി നിൻപദം.
Esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. K.K. Abdul Rashid, past National Vice President of Association of Food and Scientists and Technologists India, and Dr. Tara C.M., Secretary, Association of Food and Scientists Technologists India, Kollam Chapter, respected Principal of Rajadhani Institute of Engineering and Technology, Dr. S. Suresh Babu sir, HOD of Mechanical Department, Dr. S. Bindu, HODs of different departments, faculty members, and dear students. Now we are in the eve of fourth seminar on VIKSIT BHARAT 2047. Normally we are saying about AMRIT KALL VIMARSH VIKSIT BHARAT at 2047. You know that education has sparked an enormous way to enhance people to think, say, and explain about different aspects of invention, explorations, even space explorations, manage bigger businesses, logistics, but unfortunately, they fail to explain about what they have to eat. If you are trying to search out what to eat from literature, you are getting different dimensions of explanation. It will be somewhat difficult for you to make a conclusion. Once you are going to read some literature, it will be guiding you some destination and saying that you have to eat a specific type of food. At the same time, if you try to go for another literature, which will be guiding you and saying you that the food that you have already been chosen is not right for your health, better to choose another one. All these statements sometimes create you confusion. So we can simply say that this type of conclusion is like a fishnet hypothesis. Fishnet hypothesis is nothing but if someone is finding something, they simply thinking that is the ultimate theory, where they are not looking for the unearthed truth. So if you are going to analyze the statistical report which has been published by World Health Organization, around 600 million people fall on diseases because of their consumption pattern.
So he is the principal of Musliar College of Engineering, Chirankir. At the same time, he is a brand building person for the E-Trade movement in Kerala. Dr. Tara she's also head of the department of the food technology at Musliar College of Engineering and secretary of the Food Association, which is at Kollam chapter. Dr. Biju, who offered here a wonderful concept regarding the eat right movement. Dr. Bindu, other heads of departments, faculty colleagues, and students from MBA and B.Tech of Rajadhani Institute of Engineering and Technology. Good morning to all. Yeah. So a lot have been told by Dr. Biju regarding the combination of the food, how to eat, or what is the right food we have to eat. When I am a diabetic patient, what I or my doctor told me something like this: you eat less, but with mixed this thing and all, so they can reduce the quantity of the medicine. So how to include fiber, how to include protein, how to move with non-veg or vegetarian, etc. So how to add fruit or whatever it is. So these combinations, if you are following, we can reduce a lot of money that we are spending for the medicine and related things, even the pressure and related ailments. So we can save the food. That's what Biju was mentioning. We can save the food. So that food can be eaten by somebody else, isn't it? So that's a concept. And recently, I think I used to see the post of Dr. K.K. Abdul Rashid related to in Facebook and other media in our social group. He is also a faculty of our TKM College of Engineering, retired from there, and he acted as the principal of the TKM Institute of Technology, Edgewood. Even he was one of the person who was highly involved in the Eat Right movement. So he is an all India level person who is working with the food technologist or related jobs. So I have noticed his post related to Eat Right movement long back. It's not because of the VIKSIT Bharat or something like that. He was doing this work earlier. And the combination of the food and all, how we can save, you add. Even now we are seeing a lot of newspaper advertisement from the government of India related to millet. You have to include millet into our food. Maybe a variety of our wheat or something like that. You mix it up. You have a mixed powder and all. This powder you can make our conventional food like put or something else, isn't it? Even upama related things you can make. So that is more fiber oriented. So the mixed food culture, if we are concentrating, I think we can keep healthy. So that's the concept behind it. And what I indicated earlier is again related to the reduction of medicine. Maybe naturally, if you add more fibrous food and all, then naturally we are getting some more features into the healthy body, healthy digesting and related aspect. Anyway, so when the AMRIT Varsha related program when it came, so we are one of the institute which got an approval from the ACT for the conduct of this particular program, like VIKSIT Bharat 2047. So you know about the VIKSIT Bharat 2047. Now, during that period, during 2047, you are the people who are making the decisions. You are the decision makers of that day. So you should create this culture so that maybe we can create a healthy India or healthy world. So that's the concept behind this particular movement. Anyway, I don't want to talk further. So because the real food technologists or food related advocates are available with us, so they'll be talking more about this concept. I congratulate the entire team, maybe a team led by the MBA as well as B.Tech faculty for organizing this event at our campus with the full quorum in the hall. So I congratulate the entire students who have participated in this program. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Respected Dr. Suresh Babu, Principal at Rajadhani Engineering College, Dr. Biju Bhaskaran, Professor Rajadhani Business School,
my ever-smiling student, Dr. Bindu. She's my student, and my colleague, Dr. Tara, other faculty members, and my dear youngsters. Okay. Let me first express my gratitude to Dr. Suresh Babu and the Rajadhani College of Engineering for giving us this platform to talk on Eat Right. Dr. Biju has already spoken extensively on the importance of Eat Right. So we have been traveling myself. It's a big team, not just me and Dr. Tara. There are nutritionists, dietitians, doctors, chefs. All are involved in this movement at the national level and the state level. This was started in 2019, this movement. See, you all heard about FSSA, Food Safety Standards Authority of India. That is an enforcement agency in India which fixes standards, specs for different types of foods, and they also monitor whether these products conform to the standards. And they came forward with this beautiful idea of seeing the whole country healthy. And the concept was launched in 2019 March. And they formed an NGO called NetProfan, Network of Professionals in Food and Nutrition. That's 7 professional bodies like Indian Medical Association, Indian Dietetic Association, Nutrition Society of India, Indian Federation of Culinary Association, that is chefs, Association of Analytical Chemists, Association of Food Scientists and Technologists India, which myself belong, and Dr. Tara belongs to 3 professional bodies, NSI, IDA and AFSDA. The objective of this NGO is to do campaign on Eat Right so that people will stay healthy. ഈ കുട്ടി ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു പ്രാർത്ഥന, somebody else I think, മലയാളത്തിൽ പ്രാർത്ഥന വന്നല്ലോ, ദൈവമേ കാത്ത് കൊള്ളണേ കൈവിടാതെ. ദൈവം ദൈവത്തിൻ്റെ പണി ചെയ്യട്ടെ, നമ്മൾ നമ്മളുടെ പണി ചെയ്യുക. To remain healthy. Wherever I go, people used to ask me what a mechanical engineer is doing in food on all platforms, including international platforms. I'm not talking about any technology or science or nutrition or anything else here. See, he was my senior in TKM Engineering College as a student as well as a faculty. He was my predecessor principal in TKM Institute of Technology. After him, I followed. We have so many things in common. Our children were classmates for 12 years. So a lot of connections are there. We are very happy to have been invited here. Already we have given talk to students of 4 medical colleges in Kollam district and Pathanamthitta district. I will come to that. I will not take much time because the more expert is here. What is Eat Right? Anybody? What is a diet? Don't worry. Even before joining this NGO, I thought this diet is something related with models and film actors and actresses follows for keeping their body healthy, shape, health correct, etc., etc. But my concept was wrong. I could listen to experts on the subject. My misunderstanding could be washed out. And finally, I understood what is actually Eat Right. Anyway, I was following an Eat Right policy only because my diet is always a balanced kind of thing. I don't eat too much food. I don't live for eating. I eat for living. This was the famous comments made by the evergreen superstar of the Malayalam movie, Prem Nasir. He used to show, he was a role model for food. I will talk from an engineering point of view. How many of you want to stay healthy till your whatever point you go? Let's raise your hand. Very less. Either you have not understood the question or As usual, half of you raise the hand without understanding what is told here. My question was, എത്ര പേര് ആരോഗ്യത്തോടെ നമ്മുടെ അവസാന ദിനം വരെ ജീവിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു എന്നാണ് ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചത് അർത്ഥം. ഓക്കെ, ആരോഗ്യത്തിനോടൊപ്പം എത്ര പേര് പ്രായമാകുമ്പോഴും സുന്ദരന്മാരും സുന്ദരിമാരുമായിട്ട് ഇരിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു? മമ്മൂട്ടിയൊക്കെ പോലെ. അവിടെ ആള് കുറവാണ്. See, when you buy a vehicle, I'll talk from the engineering point of view. When you buy a vehicle, what is the first question normally asked by an average Malayali? Mileage, right? Okay. What we do ourselves to improve our mileage, enhance our mileage? What is the role of a fuel in an automobile? It runs the vehicle, na? And food is the fuel for human being, right? There are people who takes care of their vehicles properly. They fill their gas tanks from one pump only. I know people who goes to that same pump and fill there only. Unless otherwise they go out of state, district or long distance, then they have to go to other pumps.
Good morning. Not that much energetic for that good morning. Say loudly. Good morning. So, already Dr. Suresh Babu, principal of the college, and Rashid sir has already given you and Dr. Biju Bhaskar sir has already mentioned about the importance of eating right and all. So I am directly getting into my topic. So let me thank Dr. Suresh Babu sir for inviting me to this program. So, have you seen the question? And what is the answer? No. Why? There might be some reason for this, isn't it? Do you eat right? Why you are not eating right? You don't believe in eating right? Or you don't know how to eat right? Don't know. Is it? Is it the answer? So today we'll find a solution for this. Okay. After my session, I hope all the students who are sitting here will be able to make a choice out of their eating habits. Okay. What is this? Don't be scared of seeing this picture. From this picture, what did you understand? Did you understand anything? Malnutrition. Then obesity. Yes. Then first terminology that is written in the downside part, you can see anorexia nervosa. Have you seen that term? Next is bulimia nervosa, and the last one is developmental obesity. And the picture is showing the arrow towards the right side, isn't it? And from the picture, you can see that the person who is in the left hand side is very lean, and coming towards the right, he has become obese, isn't it? So the left hand side person indicates the age group of you people, that is teenagers. And slowly as the age progresses, he is becoming obese. So from this picture, what did you understand? During our teenage period or an adolescent age or an adolescent group, you will be more cautious about your body, isn't it? Even the girls as well as the boys, they don't want to become obese. So what you will do? You will try to skip food and you will depend on snacks or any items to relieve your hunger. You are not taking a balanced diet, or you are not taking a proper nutritious food. That is what is happening in the adolescent age group or in the teenage group. And this food skipping might be due to many reasons, because once you are getting into the high school level, till your professional period or the professional period of your study, you will be in a tight schedule, isn't it? So many students, both boys and girls, will not be getting that much time to spend, or they might not be much interested to spend their time on selecting the nutritious food. So whatever they get in hand, whether it is from a bakery or from the friend's lunchbox or from the school canteen or from the college canteen, they will try to relieve their hunger. They are not much conscious or cautious about the food they select during the growing period. Teenage is a period, or adolescence is a period where most of our growth happens, both in boys as well as in girls, isn't it? So this selection of food is what is causing these problems. So bulimia nervosa or anorexia nervosa is a condition that is an eating disorder. These two conditions are an eating disorder where the boys as well as the girls prefer to binge eat. What is binge eating? What is binge eating? Whatever that is getting into your hand, you try to eat it and relieve your hunger. Even I have noticed so many students who are traveling, or so many students who get a break during their classes will run to the canteen and they will buy a Lays or a Kurkure, isn't it? Or a Fruity or a Puffs, something like that to relieve the hunger. They are not at all preferring breakfast items like idli, dosha or rice for lunch. And at last when they reach home, due to the force from your mother, isn't it, you are eating something that has been prepared in home. So that is the diet that is happening in most of your college and school period. So that is what is leading to the condition known as anorexia nervosa and bulimia nervosa. Here, because the students or the teenagers or the adolescents are staying without having food, they won't feel hungry. And when they feel hungry, they will try to relieve their hunger by taking some snack items like Lays, Kurkure, like that, and they will drink a Fruity, and that is enough for them to be happy. So that is what is happening among the adolescents, and this is the condition that is leading to the condition known as developmental obesity in the later years. And this developmental obesity is a reason for many lifestyle diseases in future. That is what Sir has mentioned as diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, or pressure, high pressure or hypertension. These are the conditions, lifestyle disorders, that is caused due to the improper nutrition that has not received during the younger ages. So that is why the government has taken the initiative to make the young generation more conscious about the nutrition, and they have started this movement like Eat Right movement, where youngsters should also be made aware what should be eaten and what should be thrown away or what should be avoided. So that is what I have already mentioned in the first question. That is why I asked like that, do you eat right? Because this eating right is depending on many factors, isn't it? You should first know what to eat. Then there are people or students or boys and girls who know what to eat, but they don't eat. Why? Because they give preference to taste, isn't it? Homely foods won't taste much better during their college days or school days. They prefer more to eat from outside. That is a psychological part. We are not going into the psychological part. And also, please understand that this anorexia nervosa or the bulimia nervosa is an eating disorder that is happening to the teenagers or the adolescent girls and boys who like to remain lean without having food. And if once this condition is affected to the people or the adolescent group, what will happen? They are not ready to change their diet, and they don't accept the advice of eating right. Then after leading this to several other conditions only, they will be understanding what was happening to them.